Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Alex and I am with Foxy Empire Beauty with Alex. And today I am excited to be doing a brand new look that I have not done. And I've decided to call it the Blue Moon look. And for today's look, we are going to be using the Moodstruck Addiction palette number 4. Beautiful browns and golds, blues, beautiful champagne shimmer. It's gonna be awesome. So first things first, we are going to start off with our Moodstruck Eye Primer, because you do want to make sure that you are priming your eyes for your colors to really pop, but also so that the color lasts all day. So I'm just going to take a little dab. I'm going to soften it between my two fingers and just apply it onto my eyelids. If you can see, it has a very light sort of skin tone color, which is great because it can even out the color of your eyelids and ultimately preps your eyes to get made up. Okay, so first step, when it comes to doing a nice smoky eye, I need some of this, because this just makes it so much easier to do nice, smooth, straight lines when doing a smoky eye, and it's just a nice little hack. So all you're gonna do is take a piece of Scotch tape. It doesn't have to be any sort of fancy tape. You wanna run it across your hands a couple of times just to take most of the stickiness away from it. And then you're going to place it on your eye. You're going to essentially make an imaginary line from the corner of your nose to the corner of your eye to the corner of your eyebrow. That is essentially where you want the tape to sit. And then I'm going to put it right there and just pat it down gently. Yes, it is going to make a big difference. Just wait and see. So we will do that for both sides. This is also, honestly, an amazing way to do liquid eyeliner. It makes it so much easier when it takes the work out of doing a straight line. Okay, so there we go. Let me just adjust this one. So now we've got our lines going across straight. So here we go. This is palette number 4 from our Moodstruck Addiction palettes. I'm going to start off by using my blending brush, and I'm going to start with the color Cheerful. This is a beautiful shade of blue, kind of like a turquoise, not quite turquoise. I'm gonna take it with my blending brush. I'm gonna tap off the excess, and I'm just going to sort of do it in the outer corner, but I'm going to work it a little bit into the crease, just sort of like that. To avoid fallout, you do want to tap off the brush just to let it have any of the excess fall off. Okay, I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. If you didn't notice, these palettes all come with a gorgeous large mirror, which is great for applying it. So I am just working this sort of into the outer corner, but it's a lighter application because I'm using the blending brush. Okay, so our second step is going to be that I'm going to use the color Honest. This beautiful it is a silver, it is a shimmery silver, and that is going to go on our eyelids, okay? For my eyelid, my absolute number 1 favorite brush is our cream shadow brush. Even though these are not cream shadows, when it comes to eyelid eyeshadow, this is my favorite because I can very easily stipple on the eyeshadow versus having to brush it on. That right away is going to give me a nice application and way less fallout. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just sort of stippling it on kind of 3/4 of the eyelid, because I want to work that first color a little bit more in. I want them to kind of blend together like this. So it's essentially 3/4 of my eyelid is this color. So this is what I am dubbing my Blue Moon Smoky Eye. Now these, let me tell you, these eyeshadows are very well pigmented, so any of these palettes that you have are going to last you a very long time because you do not need a lot of product, that is for sure. Okay, so that's step number 2, Honest in the crease, 3/4 of the crease. Step number 3 is we are going to take this dark color Triumphant. This is a beautiful, beautiful, is it a royal blue? It's more like a navy blue. It's a navy blue and it's matte and it's very deep. So I am going to take, this time I'm going to take my fluffy crease brush because I want to go a little bit smaller, and I'm going to dip it in here, tap off the excess, and we're gonna go sort of in the same shape as the very first color that we used, but a little bit smaller. And where it is still a fluffy brush, it's going to give not quite as dark of an application of the color. And we're just gonna blend that a little bit into the crease and then down onto the eyelid so they blend. Oof. I like it. I like it. Okay, next side, we're gonna tap off the excess. Again, you do not need a lot of product for this to show up. The other thing I wanna say as well, let me concentrate here for a second, is that the further back that you hold your brush, the lighter the application is, which is exactly what we want. You don't typically want to hold a brush like this because you really can put a lot of pressure. You do want to apply the color lightly, and if it's something that you want to attain like more color and or darker shade, then you can apply more afterwards. But you know, less is more, at least to start off with. Okay, so I'm just working this into the crease a little bit. Okay, and now I'm going to grab my crease brush. This is typically something that I use for a crease, but today I'm going to use it for my inner corner, and this is the color Tender. This is a beautiful champagne shimmer. I'm going to take a little bit of that and just apply it to that inner corner, which is just going to make this pop. It's just going to sort of draw attention to that inner corner and make it pop. Now, I want to do a couple of things before we say that this is complete. I need another crease brush. So I'm going to take my blending brush one more time, and I'm going to take that same color that we just used in the inner corner. I'm going to take Tender, and I'm going to put a little bit in my transition area just to give it a little bit of a shimmery finish. Nothing too crazy, just a little bit to give a little bit of a shimmer underneath the brow. And then the last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take the same crease brush and I'm going to take this color right here, Triumphant, and I just want to add a little bit more to the outer corner, that outer V, just to really make that dark blue pop in that corner. Okay, now we are ready to take off our tape, and now you're gonna see how great that is because those lines are there and we didn't have to work hard to get them, which is always great. You can definitely take a blending brush if you like to soften them up. Here is our look using Moonstruck Addiction palette number 4. And the last thing I'm gonna do is add some mascara. So hang on.